called The Sun Don't Shine Anymore. Stay tuned, we'll be having him in the studio right after this.
Anymore, anymore. The sun don't shine on my face anymore, anymore. Hope I will notice the way, make me believe I see it. I'm sitting here all alone in this black room. Kinda got that feeling that I'm coming back soon. So where you at, dude? I'm staring at you. And actually, in fact, there's no way to even ask you. I walk so many miles and realize plenty things, but is reality really just a dream? I'm living sucker free, meaning don't f with me a 3-foot circle. Anybody who ain't touching me. And one day this'll all be gone. While I creep in the night, then I sleep in the dawn. Waking up to a fresh new start. Cause I play with your mind, but I stay in your heart. Nobody said living life was easy. That's the reason why I pray and thank y'all for believing. Until the end of my last road song, I'll be laughing from my coffin cause my rap's held on. The sun don't shine on my face anymore, anymore. Hope I will notice the way, make me believe I see it. The sun don't shine on my face anymore, anymore. Hope I will notice the way, make me believe I see it. I'm grinding out looking for the freaking exit. 10 years making music, no breaks yet. Which gotta mean that I can't pass go. Though I've been around the block, on the map doing shows. Ask around, let them tell you about AJ. I could care less what many of them may say, cause everyone's looking for the next scapegoat. Unaware they're lucky I don't slice they throat. So what you got on my next CD? $5 in my wallet ain't enough to please me, let alone try and feed the kid. I want a big screen TV and speakers. Let's tune in, try to get a better picture. Cause when it turns off, you can't bring nothing with you. Crescendo villain, I'm so off the dome. Every problem that I got made this possible. The sun don't shine on my face anymore, anymore. Hope I will notice the way, make me believe I see it. The sun don't shine on my face anymore, anymore. Hope I will notice the way, make me believe I see it. I'm leaving here with a quote I got from old days. Remember famine for the feast is what you told me, but it's boring being so lonely. I'm kinda feeling low and I wish that you would hold me. And in the evening this'll come to that close. Another chapter of my life in this book of shadows. Nobody wants what they got till it's gone. That's why give and I take and deny all along. So if you're listening, here's a message for proof. Cause I don't wanna die still questioning truth. I guess the answer to why lies in you. Cause we do what we do, how we do, all we do. And I knew I might wind up confiding in you, but I'm screwed up inside, no more hiding, I'm through. I grew up combining my ideas and rules. Now that guy is the reason that I am that dude. The sun don't shine on my face anymore, anymore. Hope I will notice the way, make me believe I see it. The sun don't shine on my face anymore, anymore. Hope I will notice the way, make me believe I see it. The sun don't shine on my face anymore, anymore. Hope I will notice the way, make me believe I see it. The sun don't shine on my face anymore, anymore. Hope I will notice the way, make me believe I see it.
The Sun Don't Shine Anymore from A.J. Jordan, the Crescendo. Join us now in the studio. How's it going there?
Yo, what's up, Buffalo? How we doing out there tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
What's going on, Greg?
Yeah, not too much. Doing a show and stuff, you know.
Yes, sir.
So, what are you? What do you do exactly? Do you just do hip-hop? Do you do
I am
stuff?
a jack of all trades, is what they call me, a master of nothing at the same time. You know how that goes. You know, I do a little bit of rap and hip-hop, but I'm also dabbling out there in events for the community and just doing the thing for Buffalo, putting on for my city.
Nice, nice. You from right here in Buffalo originally, or?
Yeah, I was born and raised out in Lancaster. You know, went to high school out here and everything, and then I went to college out in Dallas, Texas at the Art Institute, and, you know, learned how to do advertising and websites and graphic design and all that good stuff. I do all my own artwork and beats and lyrics and everything. Me and my buddy work on together with L8 Productions. We got our own doing business as, and, you know, getting it all real registered and legalized. It's crazy.
It's cool to hear you doing, you know, more than just coming up with the lyrics and
Yeah.
relying on other people.
Yeah, we're you know, we're not just, you know, wannabe rappers. We're really copywriting our stuff and putting it out on a legal level on SoundScan and, everything like that. I'd like to get on the Billboard charts one day. It'd be nice.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got so much love for college radio, and especially WBNY. You guys have been a big help for me in the last year or two. We've done shows together, and you've done my sound personally. It's been phenomenal, so we've had some good times.
And we did your CD release show for The Sentimental Situations, which is now available.
Yep.
People want to go check it out. Where can they find it? Is it online or in stores?
It's everywhere. I got it in a couple stores in Buffalo, Record Theater, Frisbee's, Doris Records, and then you can go anywhere digitally. Obviously, that's the way it's going now. Everyone's releasing a lot of the stuff is going digitally. We've only pressed up 500 copies, and those are almost gone. So I'm just, directing everyone towards iTunes and Rhapsody and Spotify, and there's a whole bunch of different ways. You just Google search me, you'll find it.
You got to do the whole AJ Jordan the Crescendo, or
Yes,
you just
sir.
AJ Jordan it?
Nah, I mean, there's a myriad of ways to find me. Just look up AJ Jordan Buffalo. You can go to buffalohiphop.com, and that directs right to me.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's a good time. I was voted #1 best hip hop act, voted by the people in the Art Voice.
Congratulations.
For the Best of Buffalo. Thank you, sir. That was a nice accomplishment, a good achievement. We had like over 200 votes. It was phenomenal. Just the people that went out and voted for us. So, that it's hard to get. Last year I was nominated and we didn't get it, and this year, we're on top. We're doing the thing.
It's real cool to see you. Like, you're growing in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying really hard to put on. And just do and give back to the community. I do a lot with Buffalo Zombies. If you guys know about Buffalo Zombies out there at all, we do a lot with the Food Bank of Western New York and Make-A-Wish Foundation and all those people out there. It's a good time.
Nice.
Yeah, this weekend we have the Para Horror Convention coming up at the Buffalo Central Terminal. I don't know if any people are familiar. If you're not from Buffalo listening, the Central Terminal is, I don't know when they shut that down, like in the 30s or the 40s or something like that. But it was like how New York City has an underground subway, like train station, the Central Terminal, train station, and they've since been renovating it and putting on events, for various charities in Western New York. I also worked at like House of Horrors for the Variety Kids Telethon. We did all that, back last season, and I'm hoping to get back in that for October this season too. But we got the Para Horror Convention coming up this weekend, presented by Beyond Ghosts and Terror Technologies. It's going to be a crazy show. We got the original 1978 Michael Myers stuntman James Winburn is going to be there.
Nice.
We got the guy that played Sabretooth from the X-Men. He's going to be there. Tyler Maine. I don't know what other movies he was in, but I'm looking forward to meeting him. And one of my role models and, somebody that I always grew up from, the creator of Toxic Avengers, Lloyd Kaufman, he's going to be there, the creator of Trauma Films. So I'm looking forward to meeting him. And it's just going to be a great time. It's presented by Beyond Ghosts. So if you want to check anything out by that, you can go to beyondghosts.com.
I think that's really cool, especially because it's all, helping out different charities and different stuff around town, and to bring that all to town. Is this the first time that's going on, or have they done anything like this before?
Yeah, this is the first Para Horror Convention. They always have a lot of like Central Terminal Halloween parties, and we try to make we show up there and with all the zombies and make an appearance, and everyone's like, what's going on here? And we're definitely head turners, so we try to make an appearance at every Central Terminal event. This is the first like horror convention that's been officially booked there, and hopefully more to come. I'm trying to partner up with Beyond Ghost, and they're doing a lot out in the news and everything like that as far as advertising. They were on the morning show and all that, so shout outs to those guys for real. I'm big into the paranormal and ghosts and zombies and just all that, otherworldly stuff, the metaphysical,
It's cool stuff.
Creeps me out. So, yeah.
Are you involved with your music there at all, or do you have anything coming up if people like what they're hearing and they want to see you performing that live?
Yeah, we're not performing at Para Horror because, I'm doing makeup and all that and volunteering for special effects makeup. I'll be applying like latex wounds and stuff like that to people.
Oh, nice.
We're setting up a booth for people that don't know how to do that. We're teaching them how to, do makeup and turn themselves into a zombie.
I might have to stop by
cause.
there.
Yeah. If you do, bring 2 canned goods for the Food Bank of Western New York, and you get a little bit of a discount off your admission. So I've been trying to tell everyone always that to all of our events, bring canned goods, to help the knee, even clothes and all that. Usually we do in the wintertime, but I'm sure that there's people out there that need summertime clothes now too, and shoes and things like that for the homeless. Really helps out. So
definitely. It's something. It's a problem you might not notice walking down, your normal streets, but there's a lot of people that do need help around town.
Yeah, but Buffalo's struggling. I'm trying to help out as much as I can. We got a team. We might look like we bite, but we're really out there trying to help and do the best that we can for the Art Voice Awards. We came with like 3 bins of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and apples for all the homeless people that like to roam around Main Street downtown. For the Art Voice this year, they charged $5 for the people to get in as a donation for a Gift for Greatness. It was just all good and fine.
Mm-hmm.
I even got on the guest list. I'm just, I'm like, whatever, we'll pay who we have to pay. We'll pay to get in. That's all cool and fine, because we got like over 20, 30, 50 people in our zombie crew. We can't obviously expect everyone to get in for free. So, other people are outside the door. They, when it was a free event, there were people coming in there and, trying to get free food and all that weren't like part of the event and just coming off the streets. So we wanted to do our thing and give them food and hook them up, and we did just that. We found a troop of people that were in some need, and we hooked them up.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was a good night there, man. We just really I've been grinding, selling these CDs and going hard on it. Selling a lot of CDs so far. A lot more digitally. That's what I was saying. We go digitally now is the way to go. But I still, Buffalo has that old-timey feel, that old-fashioned feel. Still, we can't let go of it, that old record store feel. I still love going into record stores and buying CDs. So I'm a big supporter of all local music, man. Everything I could just run on and on and on with local bands and people that I know. I'm sure you're the same way.
Yep. That's why I do this.
Yeah. So
that's why it's really cool to have you on. Finally, it's been a while that we've been doing stuff.
Yeah, we've been working.
You do so many different things, but I think is really neat, and you're very involved in helping out not only music in the area, but people in the area that need help too. Yeah,
no, I'm doing flyers and graphics and website designs and stuff like that for people all the time. Just whatever I could do to advance the scene here in Buffalo. It seems like it's coming back.
Yeah.
It seems like it's making a comeback back from like the 90s and all that. It's like you can never replace that. And as far as hip hop goes in Buffalo, it's a dog-eat-dog world out here.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you that much. So everyone is coming at my throat for that, and then I'm just like, hey, man, you got to put the work in. I've been struggling. I've been out there. I've sacrificed everything for this, and just done everything I possibly can. I've toured from, the other side of the coast and back. I've toured with 3-6 Mafia and on a 17-city date with them, and I got to meet like all the stars, and I did like some big huge festival out in Illinois with Charlie Sheen and all them. It was crazy. I got to meet Vanilla Ice and Flava Flav and all those cool people. It was nuts, but it's nothing like coming back home, and I've been trying to build something like that out here. Just there's no reason why we can't have something to do like every day or every other day, and just go out there and let me be your cure for boredom, because it's really just, it's boring out here. Unless you're into the artsy fartsy stuff and all the stuff like that people like. I'm a huge part of the arts and music culture out here, But I mean, people are so close-minded and their noses are upturned if you're a different style, or you know, you don't originate from like a boom bap rap type thing or something like that. I'm not like that. I mean, I'm not saying that I can't be versatile and fit towards that style, but that's just, you know, I just make music that I feel good about doing. I'm not trying to impress anyone, really, you know.
Definitely. You do what you want to do.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
It's write what I know and do what I feel. That's really what it is. That's all anybody really ever wants to do, man. I'm completing my dreams and doing my, you know, achieving my goals. So
if people want to see you on the stage, are you going to be performing your music around coming up pretty soon?
The next show is Friday, June 15th at Sound Lab. After Dark Entertainment it booked me at a show there on 110 Pearl Street, and tickets are $8. I have 2 tickets to give away, but seeing as how this is going to be recorded, right, and we're putting it on the air twice, we're airing it twice, we're not going to have people calling in, but you can go on my Facebook, and that's Facebook.com/AJ Jordan Buffalo Hip Hop, and you type all that in. That's crazy. Or you could just type in BuffaloHipHop.com, and it'll go right to the same thing, like I said before. And I don't know, we want to put like in some kind of
you can come up with a secret code.
Yeah, secret password or something like that. I don't know.
What's gonna be your code? You gotta come up with it, AJ.
You could put like WBNY or something like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, if you want to win 2 tickets to the show, you can go on my Facebook and type in WBNY. If you're listening, then we know, and we'll siphon through the first 10 people and pick somebody out randomly from a hat. How about that?
Yeah. So go comment.
Yeah.
I believe you can just go on Facebook and search up AJ Jordan as well, and your page pops right up there if you want to make it easy.
It's nuts. Sorry for the spam. I do what I can.
So if you want to go check him out, go to AJ Jordan on Facebook, put in WBNY in the comments. You'll have your chance to win. That's 2 tickets to the show coming up at Sound Lab. So definitely go check it out. Who are you performing with there as well? Is it other local people?
We're performing with Jeremy, Jermaine, Jerome. Say that 3 times fast. And 12 and Conspiracy. Shout outs to them. There's a couple friends of mine from back in the day know them, so definitely have to shout them out on the radio. So they've been doing their thing, and they're hustling and selling tickets out there just as hard as I am. I just got mine like a week ago, so if you want tickets and you got my phone number, you can hit me up. They're only $8, and then they're $10 the day of the show, which is probably going to be sold out. So, I mean, it's like an invite-only type deal, and when you get invited to perform at Sound Lab, like, you know, I'm trying to sway away from this horror rap type thing that they label me and bunch me into. I mean, I'm always going to stay with my roots and everything, and I have a darker side, you know, that negativity shines and off on me, and I'm just trying to, you know, do some positive now, and I can't be stuck in a hole forever like that, man.
It's not that you just do one thing.
Yeah.
You know, you do a whole lot of different things.
Yeah.
And just because you do a lot of one thing doesn't mean that's all you do, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I put the CD off for so long. You know, I was working on songs here and there and just dropping songs and adding songs, and I've just been doing all these charity events and everything else for everybody, so I really took a pause for a couple of years there. I haven't been into these offices since 2003. I don't even remember. Back in the day, we did shows with False Prophets when Town Ballroom, it was called the Spear Entertainment Complex, I think. Back in the day.
Before my time.
Yeah, back in the day, it was called the Spear or something like that, and we sold that out back in like 2003 by ourselves, selling tickets for like 2-3 months. We did that, and
Nice.
And the Ice Palace and the Show Place with Shay Hawk and all those. Shout out to those dudes, man. You know, FBC ain't around no more, but Shay Hawk's definitely doing his thing right now. So I gotta give him some ups, man, for sure. You know.
So, how did this CD come about? As you said, this is years in the making?
Yeah, it's called Sentimental Situations. So it's just been a collection, a story of my life in the last 4 to 5 years. I've been working on it for 4 years, and Before that, I had like the KC and AJ project. KC is my producer that makes all my beats for me and everything. You know, I come to him with a melody or I play a little something on the keyboard, and we just get together and make beats, and things just come together. But you know, this is just an expression of myself and all the hardships that I've been through in the last 4 years. And I got my daughter on there and on a song with her, and all the, you know, I just have a hard time, me and baby mama and everything like that. You know, we've been through a lot together, all of us like that, and I'm just trying to recollect my thoughts, I guess, publicly putting them out there like that. I just put myself out there, you know. I wear my heart on my sleeve for my friends and close family, you know.
And it's cool to make it more personal, you know. It's like stuff that's happened to you rather than just an idea of, you know, maybe this would be cool to write about.
Yeah, I'm not going out on like some magical, mystical, unbelievable journey there, you know. I'm not lying about, you know, street hustling or, you know, anything like that. You know, there's so many other rappers, like when you talk about the horror aspect, it's like, man, I could rap about the same thing, but it's been done a million times before. So I just really, you know, I rap what I write. I got some angst in me, so you know, on to the next one. It's like on to better times, man. I can't wait for the summer. It's already started. Like this weekend's gonna be huge at the Central Terminal, but it's just this summer we got 3 zombie walks lined up, and I got, you know, all these shows coming up, and I'm thinking about touring towards New York City. I was gonna book like a national type of tour, but with like the gas prices and everything, it's like, as an indie artist, I still want to build my clout in like New York State, and so I'm thinking about booking like Buffalo, Rochester, Jamestown, you know, Syracuse, Utica, and just, you know, going out from there. And I got mad people in like Philadelphia from Whitney Payton. She's a Grammy Award winning artist that was on a anti-bullying CD that won a Grammy. So nice. I got her on my CD, and
nice.
I just really want to make my way out towards New York City and see what that has to offer. You know, shop around out there. Because, I mean, even though this CD is, you know, a reflection of me, I still feel like I got so much more that I got to put out. You know, I just, like, that's only, like, 10% of me, you know? So
there's going to be 9 more CDs, right?
Yeah, I'm proud of it, but at the same time, I'm not done making music. I'll tell you that much. And I got so much other things going on the plate that are just unreleased. You know, I got like the official Terror Technologies Buffalo Zombies for Charity theme song we're working on, and if you check me out on Airport Plaza Jewelers, I was in the commercial on that for TV, and giving away tickets and always doing cool stuff for them. And the Prom of the Dead, we were a part of that, and we won the Art Voice Mardi Gras float competition. We were part of that, so
nice.
Yeah, it's just huge, man. We're just doing a lot. It's crazy. Come hit us up if you want to be part of the crew, you know. Buffalo Zombies, it's crazy. I mean, we're not just have to be zombies. We have a werewolf, we got a vampire, and, you know, I do a duct tape head where I wrap my whole entire head in duct tape, like straight to the skin. No, yeah, I kind of got
dedication right there.
Yeah, it's a little kind of a fetish or something, but you know, I get in the mood and wrap my head in duct tape and my hands. I did once, so it's just like duct tape man out there going crazy. So you might see me and be like, "Hey, wait a minute, that's AJ," because usually you'll recognize me by the all white eyes and, you know, the red hat tilted to the side or something like that. That's the only way you'll notice me in Buffalo. But it's crazy. I've been dressing up like zombies and walk through St. Patty's Day parade, and everyone's pulling me off to the side. They still recognize me. And so, I mean, it's cool. But, you know, when I'm in Walmart shopping at like 3 in the morning for, you know, like baby mama items or something like that, or, you know, going grocery shopping and I'm not in character, you're coming up asking me for an autograph in the diaper aisle or something, you know, like,
it's kind of cool, but
yeah, you know, it's all right, but it's awkward at the same time. It's you know, it's weird, man. It's weird being a local somebody or something, you know. but I'd like to do a lot more. I'm just more than a rapper per se, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So people want to get involved, maybe helping you or get involved in the zombie stuff. Would they go to the website and find information on there? Or?
Yeah, you can go to terrortechnologies.org or terrortechnologies.com or buffalozombies.com or terrortechnologies.com or facebook.com/terrortech.
Whoever you find, Terror Technologies.
Yeah, any of my pages. I mean, if you Google search, I work for madtattoo.com too. Shout outs to Mark Madden, one of the best tattoo artists in Buffalo, if not the best. He's world renowned. You know,
very hardworking with getting the shops going too.
Oh man, he's like overbooked. You know,
yeah,
3 months in advance. You got to go and get that guy in. But he just does the sickest ink. He just packs in that color, and he's a real phenomenal artist. Hopefully, I'm gonna be doing a couple things with him this coming summer. You know, I can't speak on that, but I can speak on Buffalo Infringement Festival is coming up. That's going to be a big thing there. Hopefully I'll be doing a show at Merlin's, and also we're going to be freaking out the entire front of Mad Tattoo, infringing on everybody driving by, because that's the whole point of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to, you know, impose
everywhere
on people, kind of like, oh man, what's going on here? And we're hanging off the porch and doing music, and you know, the cops get called every year, but they're cool, man. Shout out to the Buffalo PD, man. They really do their job around here. You know. I don't know about Byron Brown so much, but
we're getting into politics on this show. I don't know.
we don't speak politics, man. That art voice was hilarious with the Occupy Buffalo, or the most overrated and underrated talked about. You know,
they do a good job with that.
It's crazy. I would camp out there too, but it's like, you know, why waste your time? You got so many better things to do with your life and whine about being the 99%. You can actually be something with your life and go out there and sleep in a tent isn't proving nothing to anybody.
Yeah. It's getting the point out there, though.
Yeah, the power of the collective consciousness. I understand all that, you know, but some like I said, there's people in Buffalo who are so close-minded, even myself sometimes. I just need to shut my mouth. You know, I got such an opinionated aspect on everything.
But it's cool you go out there and you put the work into making a difference instead of just joining other people.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Are, which I think is really neat. But you do music as well. And how long have you been making your own music? I know it's been quite a while.
I've been making music for about 10 to 12 years.
How'd you get started with it?
My aunt is a famous country singer. She used to sing at all the Cincinnati ball games, and she did all that back in the day. And she taught me how to play a piano when I was 6 years old, and you know, basically I just learned off of that. And when I was arrested, when I was an adolescent, I was arrested till I was 18. For about 2 years, I was locked up, going back and forth between Georgia and Texas in the psychiatric ward. For about 17 months there. That's a little backstory that not too many people know about unless you're a close friend of mine. And people in the jail would always, you know, beat on the brick walls and do that. So they do that and freestyle and just, you know, come up with little cool raps. That's really how it all developed. I mean, I had always been a writer at heart, and writing poetry and Stephen King and Hunter S. Thompson and Edgar Allan Poe and crazy stories like that have always been a William Sleater and Dean Koontz and people like that have always been an inspiration of mine too. As far as authorization and actual writing goes, I do that too. So yeah, I've always just been. I mean, music's in my soul, man. It's rhythm, you know. Music, man, saves my life. Kidding. It saves both of our lives, man. I'm sure it saved yours too, you know.
Yeah.
Man, it's just, without this, what would I be doing? I mean, I'd be working a stiff dead-end job with a white collar tie and stuck in some little cubicle, you know.
Pretty much.
So
So what's your favorite thing about working in music? Do you like being on stage and showing people, or do you like, planning the different events and getting involved and getting to know other people that are doing it in the area?
I mean, I like socializing. As far as like the music aspect, it's more therapeutic for me. The event aspect is, yeah, it's just that I like helping people out, and I like having a good time with all my friends and everything. But the music aspect, it's therapy for me, really.
Definitely.
I don't really care who likes it or who doesn't like it. I mean, I love everyone that does like it, but for everyone that doesn't, I could care less. I'm not making it to impress people. It's not a popularity contest for me, even though I'm like seeming to be getting popular now. It's like I'd rather just do it to get it off my chest. It's how most musicians are.
Yeah, it's the right way to do it.
I do have mouths to feed and do all that, and I got to be responsible now. So, that's really my goal with the whole thing, and I reflect on that in the music too as well.
Definitely. So what can people expect at an AJ Jordan show? I know usually you're saying you have your white eyes and kind of your makeup
a
thing
show
going,
is pretty intense, man. We go all out. This Sound Lab show on Friday, June 15th, I'm hoping that's going to be just jam-packed, because the more people there, the more people there, the bigger the atmosphere. They're just going to put on a huge live show. I just go off the wall with everything, man. It's crazy. If you don't puke afterwards or vomit after the show and you get off stage like I did at the WBNY local show, the award show last year. As soon as I got out of the parking lot, I threw up next to the car, and I was like, yep, that was a good show, just because you just exert all that, and man, it's a couple of times I've done that, and I'm hoping to just go all out and just full force. I just really like letting that all out of me. It's a workout that you can't describe. If I was just a rapper, I'm just here, I can't really put on a show in the studio here. Everyone wants to hear you freestyle, and it's like, man, I'd really like to put on a show with a full band behind me, and I like music all in general. I listen to everything, and rock and metal, and I grew up listening to all that too, so it's like I'm not just conformed to one style. I don't want to be pigeonholed and shoved in a box, and any bands that want to make music with me, come and hit me up. I've done some remixes out there with Technodo and all that like that. We do a lot, like some dubstep remixes and things like that. I got some like rock type music on my CD as well, so I try to, conform to everybody's style, conform to everybody's wants.
The Sentimental Situation's available now from AJ Jordan and the Crescendo if you want to go get it online, or there's some CDs left available if you want to pick up a physical copy. I believe they'll have them at the show.
Two right here. If you want to come down to the station, I got two right now. So
Room 220 of the Campbell Student Union at Buffalo State College. If you want to stop down within the next, I'd say, half hour to hour, pick up a free CD.
We're going to be rocking some Rampage on the Nintendo 64.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, we got another song from you off the CD coming up now, and this one's called Welcome to the Party. And what can you tell us about this song before we get into it?
Welcome to the Party is pretty much a viral Buffalo thing now, if you don't know about it. Everyone's always like, I can walk into a gas station, or, I was, the other day, I was coming out of church or something like that. AJ Jordan going in and out of church. Imagine that one. But I was coming out of church, and some like old lady drove by, and she's like, "Welcome to the party," and I'm like, "Oh man, really?" So I mean,
that's
even
pretty awesome.
Yeah, in the gas station and everything, there's people are coming up to me. It just happened when I walked in here. And I was like, "Oh wow!" So that's it's like a meme, what they call those internet memes. It wasn't really created to happen that way, but it's just that catchy.
Happens, though.
That catchy, yeah. We did. I'm the first hip hop artist in New York State to film and direct a music video inside a haunted house.
Nice.
So that's if you want to watch the video on YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/AJ Jordan and look up "Welcome to the Party." And it's really, kind of a party track, but it's more about like running away from evil things, and then all the demons getting together at once, and it's like that party of evil like souls trying to party in you. it's hard to express, man. You got to listen to the lyrics to actually get it, man. It's like running away from all that, but they're like coming after you, like, welcome to the party, like, we're all here, all the demons, all your ducks are in one row, you know. So, yeah.
Well, we'll get right into it. We'll be back with some more questions. AJ Jordan, the Crescendo, here in the studio with us for the WBNY Local Show.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. We've got your boy AJ Jordan, the Crescendo from Buffalo, New York. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party. Women, take your clothes off. We can get naughty. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party. Fellas getting ghosts, they will find your body. Staring at the face of death while he's holding my guts. Coming to the conclusion that no one gives a I've lived and learned from a lot of life's lessons. Watched the entire world burn just cause I had a question. Like, what the hell are we really doing here? It's been 27 years on this battlefield, and I don't need anyone in my corner. It's just me experiencing what I've seen, and that's torture. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party. Women, take your clothes off, we can get naughty. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party. Fellas getting ghosts, they will find your body. Eating off the flesh and bone, are you over and done? Feeding to the solution, getting rid of everyone. We fought and died for these wars on a mission. Baby mamas lost their childs and the poor winds up missing. Like, what the hell is this really going on? 2012 is the time and somehow I'm the bomb. No need for demon or angel on my shoulder. It's just me breathing deeper with grief as I'm older. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party. Women, take your clothes off, we can get naughty. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party. Fellas getting ghosts, they will find your body. Running out of breath once I peel open my lungs. Living nightmares where everything else is seriously you begged and pleaded, I mean that you've been deleted. And either you be defeated or easily gotten beated. Like, what the hell, can you believe this? 10 years stuck amongst my freedom, kid. No good luck with bad luck or superstition, but plenty of black cats cross paths in my direction. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party. Women, take your clothes off, we can get naughty. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party. Fellas getting ghosts, they will find your body.
Welcome to the party from AJ Jordan, the Crescendo, here in the studio with us for the WBNY Local Show. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man? Let's wrap this up, I guess, huh? We got how many minutes left?
We got some time. We got plenty of time.
Okay. I want to give some shout-outs. We actually got some people from the UK listening to us right now.
Nice.
It's pretty crazy. All the way overseas. We do it real big out over there. I'm on an Underground Hustlin' compilation, and they've sold like 60,000 copies so far overseas. So
nice.
That's huge.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm
Cool
doing a song with a guy from France out there. I don't even know what he says when he types to me, but he said, want to do song? And I said, yes, send beat. So, it's cool, you know?
Yeah, it's cool seeing Buffalo over there, kind of in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Still being, like, representing your city.
Yeah, you could go on my website at ajjordan.net. And then go down to the bottom, there's a little map that you could click on and see, like, all the little red blips. And a lot of it is overseas, man. I'm surprised. It's crazy. Australia and Tokyo and Japan doesn't even really exist anymore, but they're listening to my music over there.
People listening out there maybe want to see you in their town. Maybe they're not from Buffalo.
I would love to go overseas, man. You know, I got to get a passport, and you know, I'd love to find a booking agent and somebody that could just book me everywhere overseas. Even it's like music never died over there.
So if people want to help you out, would they just find you on your website or contact you in a certain way? Or?
Yeah, I'm all over the place. You can see me, up and down Elmwood and Forest. Over on Hurdle, I'm always on Elmwood or Hurdle over there at Mad Tiki Tattoo. But if you want to buy my CD, like I said, you could go to Record Theater, or you can buy them on the internet. A lot of people prefer iTunes. It's probably where I'll be downloading this episode next. Are you guys on iTunes as far as WBNY goes?
No, I don't have that figured out yet.
I gotta hook
you
guys
gotta show
up
me
on
that
for sure. We got the Totem Soup podcast that does the same thing on there. So I'm friends with those guys. I know they were on here before, and they're just too out there.
They're great guys. They're real cool.
They're good people.
Definitely.
So I'll show you how to hook all that podcast stuff up for iTunes. It's free for people. If you didn't know, you can do the paid for, or you can do the free downloadable podcast, and it's real cool, man. You can back up all your stuff from like years and years ago too, if you have it.
Nice.
We'll definitely link up on how to do that.
I know you know a lot about like the computer stuff and that kind of world.
I'm kind of a nerd. Yeah, I got the mobile app and everything. You go on the Google Store, Google Market, or Android Market, I think is what it's called now.
Okay.
You go on there and you can either download my CD from the Google Play Market, or you can go on the Android Market and get my app and all of my songs, and everything's on there, and new pictures and stuff that people haven't seen before. I got like a whole bunch of new stuff on my mobile app. That's pretty cool to check out. So.
And if people maybe want help, I know you do a lot of website design as well, or certain stuff. Would they contact you about that?
I'm pretty selective about who I pick, because right now
I know you have a lot that you're doing. Yeah.
I got like 3 websites I'm sitting on right now. My buddy Jay Klinger, you might have heard of the Empire Strikes Bank. He's out in the West Coast right now, an independent filmmaker. I'm working on a website for him for his 30 Under 30 film festival. So we're doing that, and we're rebuilding MadTattoo.com and the Guerrilla Gallery. I'm so sad to see it go, but we're bringing it back with a breath of fresh air. Hopefully it's going to be like privately, invitation only, above Mad Tattoo there. So even though we had to move out of the building, they still got Allentown music too. That's coming.
I see that
there.
moving in there, which is real cool.
That's awesome. They're gonna start selling out local CDs, and hopefully they book some gigs in there. Right there on that front little stage.
I know. I talked to Joe. He wants to do at least like on the porch stuff, which I think is great.
Some acoustic acts and everything, like with the Infringement Festival. They play next door with us all the time, and we'll be doing that July 28th and 29th. We're having the End of the World yard sale and barbecue meat fest. You can come out there. We'll have like a barbecue truck from R&R Barbecue, I think is who's hosting the End of the World meat fest yard sale.
Is that at Mad Tattoo or Allentown?
It's at Mad Tattoo, and then I'm also going to be doing a show at Merlin's, but we don't have the date for that yet. All I really know is July 15th at Sound Lab, and then July 28th and June 15th at Sound Lab, and then July 28th and 29th at Mad Tattoo on the corner of Elmwood and Forest. I'll be hanging off the balcony and giving out free hot dogs and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, I've got one more big question for you. Being so involved in everything around here, what would you say to people who may be interested in getting involved and maybe helping out around town?
We need the more hands, the better, especially with all the charity that we get into and the Food Bank of Western New York. I think we've donated in the last 2 years or year and a half. We donated 4,000 pounds of food. I know nice. we had Operation 1 Ton, and that was last year. And we completed that, above and beyond. We shattered the records for that, for the Food Bank of Western New York. So really all it is, if you want to become involved, you can hit us up on Facebook or go to terrortechnologies.org, and, you could check that out if you really want to be a zombie and dress up. But really all it comes down to is donating, the food for the food bank, or Make-A-Wish, and clothing for the homeless, and any kind of amount of time that you could put into, gathering people, booking these shows, helping to promote, whatever you can do, printing and everything like that. Shout outs to Vinyl Graphics on Union Road. Good peoples of mine out there. So, I don't want to plug and advertise too many people, but
It's good to give shout outs.
yeah,
To good
if
people around
everyone
town.
just unites, and just gets together, and I'm sure we could come out of debt a lot sooner.
And I'd say don't wait to get told to do something.
Yeah,
Go do it.
yeah,
If you want to
exactly.
do it, figure out how to and
Take
help
the
out.
initiative, If you're not taking the initiative, I'm not going to help you. That's really where it comes down to. You go to the website, sign up, send an email, give us a call. Man, I've had people that, come meet me up on my street at home, and I don't even know them. I'm just getting home at 3 in the morning, and they're running down the street. They're like, hey, are you that AJ guy? I recognize the red hat. And when's your next show? And da-da-da. So, the advertising works for itself if you're out there and doing the thing. If you're an aspiring artist or musician or something like that, you just really got to put the footwork in. You can't sit around.
Mm-hmm.
You can't wait for an opportunity. You got to go out there and take what you want, really.
Yeah, and it's not going to happen overnight. It just takes keep doing it, keep going at it.
Yeah, like I said, I worked 10 years for this, and I've been literally sleeping on, people's friends' couches and out there in the middle of the nowhere, just walking for miles, and sacrificed everything and went back to square one 1,000,001 times, and now I'm like finally at a substantial structured lifestyle. I'm not slipping up this time, man. There ain't no way. And to all my haters out there, they can't stop me, even though they'd like to try. I think it's really more of like a closet type fan case where they want to join the crew, but they just don't know how to go about asking me without apologizing to. I put a lot of people on in this city. I'm not going to be egotistical and say that I'm the best out there, because I know there's a lot way cooler people musically, even, like I'm not musically the best out there, even, rap wise, but I have done a lot for people, and they just take advantage. So, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, and we'll see how it goes from there. It's really just, if you want to be involved, then take some initiative.
Definitely. AJ Jordan, the Crescendo, in the studio with us.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else you want to say hi to while you're on the radio here? Or shout
yeah,
out that you haven't mentioned?
I'd like to give shout-outs to my crew, and then, I shout out Terra Technologies, Mad Tattoo, and everyone overseas in the UK and France is listening right now. That's pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So, shout out to my mom. She's listening right now, and anyone else that's in my family that's listening. She wouldn't believe that I would shout her out on the radio, so I said, it's finally the time that I get the time to do it. And I've been on the radio a couple times before, but I'm always just so, flustered with everything going on. I'm like, how do I spit it all out at once? So...
So I gave you some extra time
Yeah,
in this
thanks,
section,
man.
because I know you had a lot to talk about.
Shout outs to, like the family and the real fans, and first and foremost, the higher power, because, I don't know, man, I feel like I'm on some kind of path with this, so I gotta thank God for all that, man.
Definitely.
Yep.
We got one more song for me to close it off, but before we get into that, I've got one more fun question. Why don't you tell us what's one of the craziest things that's maybe happened at an AJ Jordan show, or something you were involved in that was just wacky but radio friendly?
Yeah, I can't really divulge that information. Last time I was at WBNY, I brought a rubber chicken in, and that thing got molested.
All right.
I don't even know if that thing's here anymore. It was hanging from the ceiling last time I was here.
I haven't seen one around in a while.
The shows, we just got the zombies, so that's just entertainment in itself, man. Really, you come to one of our shows, the next thing you know, there's a troop of zombies pounding through the door. What's going on? That's really the craziest stuff. I fell from rafters and things like that before.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so it gets pretty wild. I like to, just go all out, man. And the crowd interaction is really where it's at, man. I like doing the small venues. People complain about it, but I like the small venues because you could pack them in, and then you got that real close interaction with the people there. So that's really what I'm all about. I'm not one of the people that just go and rock the show and then hide backstage until the bus leaves or something, you know. Yeah. I mean, I'm a local dude. I'm not, you know, some big time guy that's too big for his britches. I'm gonna hang out with my people and my fans and everything. So, come see me.
And if you like the music, pick up the Sentimental Situations wherever you find music. You have it all over the place.
Yep.
So you got the full-length CD. Go check it out. Music from right here in Buffalo, New York. AJ doing the Crescendo in the studio with us. And we've got one song coming up next. This one you did with Mr. Perez. I don't believe this one's on the CD?
No, it was an internet release. Mr. Perez, what's up, man? How you doing out there? I haven't heard from him in a couple months. Yeah, it's Mr. Perez and Jay Heat from BuffaloRappers.com, Substation Studios, where I got my CD mixed at. You can check them out at SubstationStudios.com, and I don't even know if Mr. Perez has a website, but shout-outs to my boy Jay Heat. I think he was nominated and won last year. I don't know if he won hip-hop last year.
Yeah, I think last year he won the WBNY Local Music
Yeah,
Awards.
yep, he won the WBNY, and then I was the WBNY Best Pick. Thank you for that. And, yeah, so shout-outs to Jay Heat, man. They really do a lot. They got Buffalo Rappers HD right now on BuffaloRappers.com and 716 Live Magazine. You could check me out. I had an interview on that, so they're doing a lot. And, yeah, it's welcome to the party and AJ Jordan. And the song is, what is it? Thank You, Buffalo.
I've got Look Inside
Look
Yourself.
Inside Yourself. That was just a straight me and Mr. Perez, and yeah, you could check that one out. This is more of a rock style song than. Yeah, I still had to shout out Jay Heat, though. Those dudes are what's up.
I'll be sticking on the other song right after this. Don't worry.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, then you can hear both those songs that are unreleased.
Nice. Anything else you want to mention while you're on here? Do you think we got it all?
I think I said enough, man. AJ's about to leave the building.
We'll get into some more music. AJ Jones and the Crescendo. Go check him out and go to the show coming up. You're performing at Sound Lab.
Yep, June 15th.
Go to it. And if you haven't already, go on the Facebook page, stick WBNY in the comments. You can win some tickets.
And this weekend at Para Horror Fest, it's Buffalo Central Terminal.
Go check it out.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I put a lot of my time and energy, didn't expect anything in return. I did it on the understanding for a favor. Do it. I did everything in my power to help people out when I ain't met you and I would do the same. You know what I'm saying? And now that I took you away and did a bargain, it's like whatever you're an absentee. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the time's here for you to be back to me and hold up your end. And you're nowhere to be found, man. That's not the way it works, man. It really ain't too cool, to be honest with you.
I ain't never been the type to be anything more than I got to be. I'ma keep on doing what I feel, knowing everything is awfully real. No, I doubt I gotta change for self. Just because you think the cards were dealt, I'ma stay living life this way, regardless of what you say. Nothing controls me, okay? You can keep on playing your games. Why don't you judge somebody else? You can't tell me why I do what I felt. We ought to take a look inside of ourselves before alternatively turning to hell. Equally piece together multiple cells. Imagine the world where we all fail.
Do you really want to run away? You gotta look inside yourself. I know you got a lot to say. I see you needing help. Don't care what no one thinks. Just live your different way today and every day.
You can quit that, sick of riff-raff, like a quick rap. Finish this cat with his yip-yap, fixin' to get snapped, better get back. I am this mad, where your chick's at? Tell her it's dad, like a Big Mac. Politics scam, frickin' click-clack. You ain't this bad, cigarette, damn trigger, it's jam. Either figure that you're bigger or you get slammed. Kids are getting into things they shouldn't, rather instead paint a brighter, bigger picture when you express. Neither feed into these demons, we no longer name the depressed. I am a higher being, and mainly it's blessed. Throughout the speakers of any soul, I'm music interest. I got a wish list, more like a rough track. And when it's finished, it's about to be full of stuff, man. You try and frickin' label, we are the different fables that you might have heard across many other dinner tables.
Do you really want to run away? You gotta look inside yourself. I know you got a lot to say. I see you needing help. Don't care what no one thinks. Just live your different way today and every day. and he asked why I do it so clean. I'm on my grown man, cause I no longer lean to the dark side, Jordan's on the right. We got Buffalo up all night. Never ran away, I maintained tight. Lived my own way and I did things right. Rather screamed when I grew up tough. I left all the BS cause I had enough. I stay true, I say's be you. If you under pressure, I say's be better. No scribbling or posting last letters. Be strong cause dummies last forever. Get your math on, get your head on. Graduate top so you can get your bread on. Live a good life, pay back a bully. Show all the fools that you can live fully.
Do you really wanna run away? You gotta look inside yourself. I know you got a lot to say. I see you needing help. Don't care what no one thinks. Just live your different way. Today and every day. Do you really wanna run away? I know you got a lot to say. Don't care what no one thinks. Just live your different way. Today and every day.
Yeah, AJ Jordan and Mr. Perez, Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, look who back again. Pack it in, fall back, better ask your friends. After them, cause we accurate. Swag in my city, yo, is immaculate. Party late downtown at the after strip. And we ain't calm down till it's past the next day. All around town, bound through the express lane. I'm found down and out, drowned down due to the chest pain. Shout proud out loud, love the city the best way. Kenmore, South Buffalo, Chickawaga, Tonawanda, Amherst, Riverside, Lackawanna, Kensington, Cottontown, Allentown, Black Rock, Lovejoy, Grand Island, Lancaster, Clan, Santa Lockport, Orchard Park, East Royal, Williamsville, Ransomville, Lewiston, Corfu, Akron, and Madonna, Alden, Depew, Hamburg, and Holland, Batavia, Attica, Elma, and Java, and anywhere I forgot, you know there ain't no problem. Cause everywhere we rock, yo, the stage was proper. Forget patiently waiting for the claim to stardom. AJ gave his community an escape from boredom. Every day I used to drink with my neighbors often. This is just my way of saying thanks, you're awesome.
Thank you, Buffalo. Yeah, yeah, come on. Thank you, Buffalo. Yeah, yeah, come on. Thank you, Buffalo. Yeah, yeah, come on. Thank you, Buffalo. Yeah, yeah, come on.
I got thanks for the bank, support of the lag. Upgrade my style, check the profile. Mr. P on beat, scene of the below. I sing fat hooks, I change up my stilo. Hot mofo, not trying to swear. Keep the track clean, wear shade from the glare. 345 and United show. Buffalo's positive and we still grow. Old school plugs and new school hits. Eastern styles and y'all gimmicks. I see none change and lots of cynics. Hail Queen City, we not British. Raise that glass and scream out loud. Thanks Buffalo, you do me proud. J.E., Mr. P, AJ on the cut. Thanks to the city for another one.
Thank you, Buffalo. Yeah, yeah, come on. Thank you, Buffalo. Yeah, yeah, come on. Thank you, Buffalo. Yeah, yeah, come on. Thank you, Buffalo. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, Nickel City, that's where I was raised at. Delaware Park's where I played at. If you needed good soul food, then GG's is where you ate at. Downtown, running across the train tracks, hop the metro. Transit cops get mad and pop a vessel. 10 cities where I got my retros. The festival's on it. Take your shorty to Allentown, stay out cheap to walk. Every time I go, I get patted down. Ask around, from Sweet Sound to Bailey. Friday nights, Chippewa, it can get crazy. Drove my first whip, caught my first kicks. Matter of fact, I got them from Rick's. West side to east side, make sure the hood shines. Gave me hard times, gave me good times. 6 months of snow, big ups to Bills, the Sabres. You like my flavor, that's the taste of Buffalo.